conquer the night, if I can make it, if I try to draw the red light, I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night, if I can make it, if I try to draw the red, conquer the night, if I can make it, if I try to draw the red light, I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night, if I can make it, if I try to draw the red, I could.
Ah, man, I missed it by 20 seconds. How's it going, everybody? Let's get into it, shall we? It's Wednesday. We're kicking it off with a bang. Am I right? Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Everyone enjoy their Labor Day weekend? Everyone have a good Labor Day weekend? I'm sure to some of you who are staying up either really late or waking up really early, you might have not had a Labor Day weekend, but in the old US of A, baby, we got Labor Day. That's what I'm talking about. All right, well, we're gonna get in, start doing some fishing, shall we? 2 hours, nearly 2 hours of fishing we got ahead of us. So let's get into it. Let's get started. Shall we? We shall. I don't know, let's look at our rods here. Okay. We were catching striped bass on those other rods the other day. We might keep that up. Dak Force is here, Unique Clouds, Grant Kraus Neck, Bobby Worst, Fishing with Aries, Easton Boy, Just a Random Guy, Matthew Morganson, Fishing Kids in the House, Fat Seagull, how's it going, Latte Ford, Freaking Ranger, Francisco Hernandez. You worked on Labor Day. That's the spirit. That's the spirit, my friend. Way to keep it. Way to keep it within the realm of Labor Day. Doing some labor on Labor Day. I like your style. And Legendary Fishing, of course, said that they had a great weekend. How's it going? It's going quite well. Thanks for asking. Went back to Kansas for the weekend. Caught a few fish. Nothing to brag about, but I'm glad. You know how it is making fishing videos. If you go out there and you catch nothing, then you're like, well, cool. This was a waste of time. But at least if you catch something, then you're like, okay, this is gonna be a crappy video, but at least I caught a fish. That was the whole point. But I caught multiple fish, so they just weren't that great. They were all small fish. That's okay. Better than nothing. I'm gonna cast this in different place. Different place, right here. That's where the money's at. I don't even know if this is a good time to be fishing. I just literally got into the map and cast it out. I'll give this a minute. If we don't catch any fish, we'll change the time. Luke Goodwin, YouTube Wolf Plays. Hello, hello. Cole's Outdoors, Fat Seagull again. You and your friend have been grinding the angler, huh? Playing some angler, eh? You advance in this game because of me. Wow, very nice. I'm glad you are. Cole's Outdoors lives in Kansas. Nice. We should fish together sometime. Well, I'm up in Wisconsin now, so I'm not sure that'll work. But I was down in Kansas for the weekend. Labor Day weekend, but not anymore, unfortunately. Would be cool though. Goodness gracious, what did everyone else do over their Labor Day weekend, huh? Having an extra day on the weekend? Did anyone do anything cool? You're sad to say, but you think it is more fun than Fishing Planet? Really? That's eager to say. It's really interesting listening to the comments because some people really love the angler, and then other people are like, I can't stand the angler. I went back to Fishing Planet immediately. So it's really, I'm curious, like, what keeps you playing the angler? Is it the graphics? Is missions, that sort of thing? What is it that's enticing you about the angler? Is what I'm kind of curious about. Maybe you feel like it's not as easy to fail. It's easier to fail in Fishing Planet or something like that. More challenging, maybe. Have you had a chance to fish for what we talked about? I have, just the one time. I went back to the same location and fished for carp, which will be a vlog coming out here soon. But yeah, I haven't caught one of those yet. The mystery fish. You know what I'm talking about, but no one else does. Yeah, it's funny. Love your videos, struggling to get money, but also doing way better than I was before. Thanks to your videos. Hey, right on, man. Well, I tell you what, come San Joaquin, you know, you're gonna have more money than you know what to do with, basically, because you're gonna have a lot of money, but you're not gonna really have anywhere or anything to do with it. So you're just gonna pile up money like we're $176,000. There's nothing for us to spend it on, so we're just gonna keep on leveling until we can finally move to somewhere else, and then at that point maybe we'll have something to spend it on, you know. But until then, we're just gonna keep saving up money. I know that someone posted on YouTube, or it was a Discord. Someone posted on Discord a few days ago saying that this is what they got from fishing sturgeon, the sturgeon grind. They were level 46. They were level 46 and they had 1.2 million in the bank. And it's just like, I mean, there's nothing. That's par for course. There's nothing for you to do, so you just pile up money, just waiting to go somewhere else. By the time you unlock Salang River, you'll be ready to move on. You'll have all the money to buy gear and all sorts of stuff. And Weeping Willow, well, you're gonna spend 400,000 for Weeping Willow anyway, so I'm really eager to see how this, yeah, baby, he's skating. I was gonna say I'm really eager to see how this new fighting mechanic changes up. And we just caught a 42 pounder in about 4 seconds. So, gotta love that. I had a feeling. How about confidence and then going down a tad? I had a feeling that this new fighting mechanic was going to change the sturgeon grind. And maybe that was on a whim. But I'm eager to see what else we're able to do with that. See what else we can do with that. You're from England, you didn't have Labor Day? I know. So sad. Gosh darn. Hi Hayden, how's it going? Got a new shotgun. Ooh, very nice. Do you know what the name of the shotgun is? The model and all that sort of stuff? Bait was pulled too far away, the fish is gone. Aww. Aww. The fighting is more interactive. It is indeed. I do believe so. More of a pull. More fun to pull the fish and then reel them in. Cat Plays Tuba's in the house. What? That's awesome. Good to see you, Cat. You're doing the grind right now, Salty Bacon says. Right on. That's why you didn't say what. Gotta keep it a mystery. I dig it. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the mystery. Whoa! Dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's go! 42 to 45 pounder back to back in mere seconds, bro. I'm telling you. When I first tried that sturgeon, or the new fighting mechanic, the first thing I was wondering was, are we gonna be able to really like use this to our advantage during the sturgeon grind? Because that could really take the weight of the sturgeon grind off our back a little bit. Sure enough, being able to pull the rod really does things now. If people thought that it did stuff before, you know, the update came out, pulling the rod back really does it like ×2 now. It will literally pull the fish. So if you can fish for them right out in front like we've been doing for the past couple weeks, and in that initial run, just pull the rod back as much as you can and pull them up onto the shore. Dude, that sturgeon grind's gonna be so much easier. So much easier. Just using a little bit of strength. A little bit of he-nil strength. You're trying to save up for a new rod, but farming walleye gets old. Oh yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. What I did was, instead of changing the time by 1 hour, I changed the time by 2 hours at a time. Yeah, that's the secret. You can't change it by 1 hour or else the fish won't respawn. You have to change it by 2 hours. Sorry if I didn't make that clear in the beginner series or something like that. But if you watch us during the sturgeon on this thing, you can see this is moving the time forward 1 hour. You got to move it forward 2 hours, and that's why I like cut the night into twos, because if I can get more sturgeon out of the night quickly by skipping 2 hours at a time, you know, because if you skip 3 hours, then all of a sudden, you know, your math's off and you won't be able to get as many sturgeon out of it. You know what I mean? The angler has great potential, but a long way to go. I hear that. I hear that. Yep. I do like the look of it. I think it's kind of fun. The fish models are kind of fun in their own way. A little cartoony maybe, but cartoony in a fun way, you know? I dig it. You're level 27. I'm hoping to save up for a new setup to go to a higher level map. There you go. What's the next lake where I'm going to fish? Just have to grind a little bit more. I'm level 32. I send you a friend request on Fishing Planet. Right on. So currently we're at San Joaquin, so unless you can join us at San Joaquin, we're not going to be accepting your friend request. But because we only accept friend requests for the live stream, then we delete all of our friends, start brand new, you know what I mean? So, oh, this guy's going to the left. Now we can truly see the last two had gone to the well, I guess I said it wrong. The last two had gone to the left, so they had gone towards the land. This is the first one to actually go towards the open water. So now we can get a real look how the new fish fight is going to work. Dude, was that not a fraction of the time that we have been fighting these fish? Dude, I am telling you, if you are on console or you're on mobile right now, just you wait till this update comes out. I literally did an interview with the game designer this last week before Labor Day happened. Labor Day weekend happened, and he said it was going to be about a week or two to make sure that all the stuff that came out on PC was successful, I guess. You know, the update went well, there's no more bugs and everything like that, and then basically they just copy that update and all the stuff that went into it and posted it on the mobile and console at the same time. So here in a week, at the end of this week or maybe the start of next week, hopefully, boom shakalaka, you guys are going to be dealing with this thing too, because the new fish fighting mechanic, truly exciting, is going to make the sturgeon grind that much easier. So that's awesome. Love to see it. I don't know. That guy was only 37 pounds though. We'll see when we get a 50 pounder on here what we're going to be dealing with. But we'll just have to see. I've been waiting for the angler to come out for a year and you finally got it. Hey, right on. Wisconsin average, what is good, Bo? What is good? Life is good. It's like one of those t-shirts with one of those crazy looking dudes on it. I'm loving it. I'm like McDonald's over here. I saw a guy float fishing in your exact spot and he was pulling them out one after the other. Ooh, very nice. Hey, the thing is it's not very deep here. So if you have floats out and you're able to, you're able to, what did we get? We got a shell. You're able to get that bait onto the bottom. You know, it's only like 4 or 5 feet deep right here. So if you just set your float to 5 feet, like it's the same as having a bottom rod, right? Because it's on the bottom. And that was in our sturgeon. We had a sturgeon grind video that kind of showed like different methods you could use, and using a float was one of the methods. So I could see it. Grinding, same the spot. Sturgeon good paying on the level 30 map. St. Croix? Do they pay well on that? Is that what you're asking, or are you telling me? Just caught a gold largemouth. Very nice. Hey man, what is the best lake for XP and cash at level 16? Ooh, I'm not quite sure. You'll have to look at the beginner series and see what level 16 says. I assume it's gonna be in that kind of region of Everglades, Emerald Lake, Falcon Lake sort of thing. But you might have to check just to make sure. Your level 50 blue crab is not so good for farming anymore. Any suggestions? How can you go to blue crab at level 50? Blue crab's at level 54. Hey Bo, long time no catch your live stream. Avery, well, glad you made it. Glad you made it back, my friend. Love the open world aspect of the angler. I see. I hear ya. Kind of gives you more choice about where you want to fish, what looks good in your eyes, perhaps. It still messes with me that there's no bottom fishing in the game. I'll really look forward to it once they have some sinkers to use. Oh, bro, I thought we had him. Dude, come on, man. Another 37 pounder, but come on, dude. I think I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna call that good. I'm not gonna waste any more time looking for another bite. Let's just move the time forward and keep on keeping on. So we do here, we get 1, 2, and 3 if we do this. That's what we're gonna do. Only got to fish for a fraction of the night, but we got 5,500 from it. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. What's up, MJ? How's it going, man? What should I do when a fish aren't biting no matter what I do? Just heard you say skip for 2 hours to respawn the fish. That's the best way to do it. Most likely, yeah. If you're not catching, like if you have been catching a lot of fish and all of a sudden the bite seems to just shut off, usually it means that you've kind of hit your limit for that time frame and you need to move forward 2 hours. That's where time, like skipping time, really plays an effect on the game. But yeah, which is where also fishing at night is a big thing, because you don't have to pay bait coins to skip forward. You can literally fish, catch as many fish as you can, skip forward 2 hours, catch as many fish as you can, skip forward 2 hours, and you can do this all you know, in 10 minutes or something like that. Whereas if you were fishing during the day, they would put a timer on there so you couldn't change the time for 15 minutes, and then you change it a second time, and then they'll have, you know, you have to wait 30 minutes or something like that, or spend a bait coin. And that's why fishing at night is such a big deal, because if you're able to do it, then you don't have to spend bait coins to switch time, and you can just continually catch fish, which is usually why the sturgeon do better than the pike, because on a longer term, you can continue to switch your time for the sturgeon without spending any bait coins. And over an hour, you can catch buku dollars off the sturgeon in comparison to the pike, because you can't change the time as much. And that's what truly plays the biggest factor with that. What rod is that? This is a cat boxer. I'm not sure which cat boxer. Let's see here. Cat boxer 8'6", and we got the Thunder Spin 5500 on there. So I think I showed this off in the last free-to-play episode, going after the sturgeon. Feel free to check that out. Feel free to check that out. And while you're checking that out, maybe you check out hitting the like button for me. Just for me. Just for funsy, you know? You know, what's it mean? What's it mean to the world? Costs you nothing. Costs nothing to me either, but it means a lot to me, you know? And when we hit 100 viewers, by George, I'd hate to see that 10-minute timer run out of time and end the stream early again. That would just be the darndest thing. Oh, we got action. We got action. Are we gonna get a bite though? Is the question. Or is it just action for fun? Just to make sure that we're not, you know, just getting bored here looking at still water. That's the question. What's the best lake for bass? Probably Everglades. Hey there, how's it going, Kane? You've been waiting for this? Well, wait no longer. Here we are, Dallas. Is the new mechanic feels good? Oh, it feels good, man. Feels great. Whoa, that was not the rod I thought was going to take off. Oh. I mean, you can just see, if you've been watching for the last couple weeks, you can just see the difference it's making with these fights. We are quite literally pulling the fish up out of the water. He's putting up a decent fight, though. I had him there for the net. This is the biggest fight we've had so far. Usually I've been pulling to the side, but we've been pulling up that time. Whoa, yeah, man, this is the biggest fight, that's for sure. I'll be interested to see if this is actually a decent sized fish or if it's another one of those weird 37 pounders. That's just extra flipping today or something. Come on, you. Come on, get in the net, boyo! Let's go. 54 pounder! Dude, you can't do much better than that. We're giving it a boogie. You hear? You hear, bro? Can't do much better than that when it comes to the sturgeon grind, my friend. 54 pounder. Let's go. Let's go. That's awesome. He-nail, do you feel powerful? Because we caught a 54 pounder in just over a minute, I feel. We need to time it next time, but that did not feel as long as we have been, you know, catching 54 pounders from the bank, right? Fishing from a kayak, if there was any case for fishing from a kayak at this level because it's faster or whatever than fishing from the bank, that has just been absolutely negated. It is so much faster to fish from the bank now. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna cast out. I feel like we shouldn't though, because really no need to. feel like we should just switch time, but I'll throw it out just in case. Chase, how's it going? I watched your beginner series and started 2 weeks ago and you're level 36. Hey, right on. First time catching your stream, Marcus says. Love the content, has helped you a lot. Appreciate the tips and tricks. Right on. Glad to hear it. Trying to get the counselor reel and basscaster rod. Any tips for money? Nope. Just keep catching fish, man. Catching fish, one of the best ways to make money in this game. You might look at some missions. We really didn't touch on missions very much in our beginner series, but it was mainly because I was more focused on getting to San Joaquin and making some money. You can see 182,000. Like, at this point, you can easily go do some of those other things if you want to. I'll add you guys, but if you don't join me, by George, we're just gonna end up unfriending you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm trying to get the counselor. Yeah, I read that. Did the mechanics change for St. Croix, or is still the 4 sturgeon catch, then skip to time to peaks? Yes, indeed. Did you happen to see your daughter Jet? I am not sure I saw that one. I saw the one picture of you, of the buffalo you caught and the carp together. I want to say I did see the gar. She's like sitting on the bank, right? Let's go, dude. Seriously. 34 pounder, but see how fast that was? See how fast that was? Ridiculous, dude. I don't even know why I'm casting again. We should switch side. I'm gonna give this 30 seconds. If we don't get any sign of a bite, then I'm skipping. Chase Ferris, how's it going? Did I already say how's it going? BZ, just tuned in. Just have to ask, when are you releasing the ocean map? Are you going to play Call of the Wild, and what should I do to level up from the start of Fishing Planet? Haha, Jacob. Good questions there, my friend. And no one's asked those, so I'm glad someone finally did. We are going to be playing Call of the Wild, the Angler. Obviously, we already have an episode ready. Of course, I'm editing a video with the interview of me and one of the game designers from Fishing Planet. Still editing that one. I've got the beginner series for Call of the Wild, the Angler to edit. I've got a vlog for fishing here in Wisconsin to edit. I got another one for fishing in Lake Tahoe to edit, and I've got a 5th episode of fishing in Kansas to edit. So I've got about 5 episodes that I need to edit right now, and I think I'm dragging my feet or something because I really don't want to. Oh God. Cat. The rod just being a limp noodle kills you. A limp noodle? That's strong. That's a strong rod right there. It's boxing cats over here. Don't you know? Can't you tell by the name? It's boxing cats. Alright, here we go. Gotta skip forward. Skipping forward, everybody. This is where we're gonna get the meat and potatoes. Dare I say, the meat and potatoes. Let's get them. Oh, let's see. It was so bad, and now I watch you, and you've gotten way better. Whoa, that's good. I was sure you were gonna say you were really bad, and after watching me, you got even worse. So I'm glad it didn't turn out that way. That's good to hear. Demon Diesel. Monster Chonk. Oh, here we got action. Jingle jangle. Go back this way. Nice. We're catching small ones. For a 5/0 hook, we're catching small fish, man. That's okay. Perfect timing to join the stream. How's it going, Keith? Laden high. Dylan says, great catch. Thank you, Dylan. Boys in and S. Hello. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Jonathan? It's going quite well. Thanks for asking. I don't know why I had such a delay there of trying to understand what I was supposed to say. Can you join? Absolutely. Absolutely. Send me a friend request. You can join us here at San Joaquin. Feel free. We're in a friends only map right now, so obviously do it. Can you add if you're on Microsoft? Unfortunately, no. If you're on Microsoft, you can play with people on Xbox, but that's about it. And other people on the Microsoft stuff. How's it going? It's been a stream or two. Crazy Frazzy. That's a fun name to say. It has been a stream or two. I need to zoom in if I'm gonna lean back like this. We're gonna take a lazy stream today. How about that? We're just gonna lean back and just reel these puppies in as they come. As they come. Here we go. Need to have me a lazy boy sort of computer chair. And just kind of lean back and just relax, talk about the old days, how things have changed. Kids these days, they have it so easy, that sort of thing. Oh. Action. Action Jackson. Where's the fish? There's action but no bite. It was so funny the other day I was fishing for carp, and a moment like that happened. With obviously the bite, the alarms ended up going off, but basically far out, like 20 yards or something, 30 yards, this carp jumps out of the water, splashes and everything like that, and then takes off. And it's at that moment where he took off that the alarm started going. So like he got hooked, and instead of the alarms going off from being hooked, he just jumped out of the water and like started splashing like crazy, and then he started swimming off, and that's when the alarm went off. So it's like such a delayed reaction to getting hooked up. It was crazy. Fishing Planet crossplay. You can't remember. Microsoft and Xbox, that's about it. That's the only crossplay there is. Another potential IGFA record. Hey, you gotta take them while you can, you know? Sooner or later, she's gonna grow up, and then it'll be difficult. Then it'll be difficult. Game, would you recommend this or Call of the Wild the Angler? You know, it's easier for me to recommend Fishing Planet because it's free, you know? And if you don't like it, no sweat off my back, because it was free, it didn't cost you anything. If I talk you into playing the Angler, you pay the 20 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever it is, and then you end up not liking it, you might be kind of teed off with me. And kind of annoyed that I told you that it was a fun game to play, and then you don't like it and you're down $30 or whatever. So for that reason, I don't feel bad at all recommending Fishing Planet or Russian Fishing 4. I'll recommend those games all day long because they're free games. You literally can start it. And like with this whole account that we're doing right now, we're free to play. I haven't spent a nickel on this game. So you obviously continue playing for free. But Call of the Wild Angler, different rodeo there. Duck must meat number 4 all day and night, Sanqui. It would be interesting to compare the two, Octeron. I did that for a little while there, and it was in the kayak, and I actually got quite annoyed catching so many carp when I wanted to be catching sturgeon and moving time. Of course, I already forgot what I was doing. I was wanting to change time. Because time where you're catching sturgeon or carp instead of sturgeon is time lost, basically. You know? You're gonna make more money catching sturgeon, but then you're reeling in a carp instead. That's time that you could have been reeling in a sturgeon. So, I don't know. At the same time, it would be interesting to compare the two. You should do that. Set a timer on your phone. See how they compare. Do 15 minutes of one method of only doing sturgeon, and then do 15 minutes of another method with the duck muscle meat. I only have Spawn Stacks with me right now, unless we can buy duck muscle meat from the store. We cannot. So yeah, we unfortunately cannot do it. Oh, splashes, get gashes. That's a bad rhyme. Get on the bank. Get on the bank. Sucker. What's my personal best sturgeon? Like in real life, or what are we talking about? 55.03 is the best one on this account anyway. Oh, we got, oh, let's pull too far. Oh, we got a second one. Oh my God, or a third one. Jingle jangle. Oh my God, this rod is second time in a row. Pulling us out to 30. Pulling us out to 40. Am I just a master angler or what? Goodness gracious. Eager to see how big this fish is. Based off the fight, I would assume it's pretty big. Gotcha! Gotcha! 49 pounder, that's alright, that'll work. I'm gonna move this one. Can you use the 4-aught bob? I can use the 4-aught bob. But why would I use a smaller hook? Why would I use a smaller hook? I don't know. Maybe that's another thing to try to compare the 4-aught versus the 5-aught. First time catching you live. I feel your pain. Currently level 38, almost 39 on the same grind. Love your content. Helps keep me going with the grind. Hey, good deal. Glad to hear it. I love the outdoors. Sorry you're late. No trouble. Dogwater boy, how's it going? Hello, hello. Oh, Dallas Johnson's in the chat and in the game. Okay, I see you. That's because carp aren't real fishy fish like catfish. Catfish take the hook and drop their fish anchor like a real fish. Like a real fish. I love both. I have no disdain towards either of them. I like carp and catfish. That's why old is it Nick? Luke here. I always say in my head, because he starts out every episode on YouTube, hey, Luke here from catfishandcarp.com or whatever. But Nick sounds good in my head too. Call Me Wild the Angler just came out. It's been the most funnest game I played in a long. Well, good to hear, Ricky. Glad you're enjoying it. We're dealing with weights, with wait times. And we're gonna move it along. Do you know when the update for mobile will come out? Yeah, we just talked about that a little while ago. I was thinking maybe it would be later this week or early next week, maybe. We'll just have to see. Doing Call the Wild thing, it's different, but it's fun. Heck yeah, man. Well, new things are usually fun. That's why I always, give everything a try. Been enjoying Call the Wild on Xbox. Is different. Your Halloween videos are so good when I'm trying to do the monster missions. Caught the dendrofin and tyranno trout from your vids. Hey, good deal. That's awesome, man. Are muskie a viable alternative to sturgeon? They seem to be a solid if you can get them reliably. People, so someone else had mentioned that to me through YouTube comments. I haven't tested it myself. I don't know. But I'd love to hear if you give it a try and see how it works out. I'd love to hear how it does. Maybe it is. Maybe it's an unventured way of leveling up. What's up? Sorry I couldn't reach the other streams. How are you and everyone? Hadid. Oh my gosh. Mujahid. Mujahid? Did I say it right? I feel like I'm not saying it right. I'm trying. Mujahid. Is it a j sound? That's option 1. Or is it a h sound? Option 2. Let me know. I need to know. Pronouncing people's names right is like one of my pet peeves. It drives me crazy not knowing how to pronounce some people's names. Sephirus, hello. How's it going? KTM dude, how many hours do you have in Fishing Planet? Good question. I'm not sure how many we have on this particular account. Let's see. We've got 186 hours on this account. I'm not sure how many we have on the other account. But that's what we got on the free-to-play account so far. It's a good day when BZ is live. Speaking facts. Love it. Super bad stream delay. Is there? Goodness gracious. Type something. I'll pay attention. We'll see how bad of a delay there is or if I'm just taking a long time to read the chat. Just finished your FFB draft. Am I supposed to ask what that is? What is that? Your fantasy football draft? Boom. Didn't take me long. Took me a second, but not 2 seconds. What's good, B? What's up, man? What's happening? You love Luke's channels? Heck yeah. The stream delay is real. Oh, you think there's a delay too, eh? Has the update come out for console yet? I don't believe so. We've already mentioned twice now that it's coming out either at the end of this week or early next week, so. What's good? Pike is better than Muskie? It certainly could be. Yeah, I don't know. What rod's good for bass? So many rods. We showed a good one in the free-to-play series. If you want to go look for that, show off some decent rods you could use. It's dove season in where you live. Me and Dad limited out this past weekend. We shot 50 birds in 2 days. Dude, I have been seeing people doing amazing work with the doves this year. It has been a really good year for doves. I don't know, honestly. I haven't really checked in Wisconsin. I'm so busy that unfortunately, unless someone invites me out, I just don't have time to go do that. Especially when the weekends are maybe like a day that I could go, and I'm usually working on stuff during the weekends too. So I'm busy Monday and Wednesday for live streams. Tuesdays are date nights with the wife, and then Thursdays and Fridays I'm usually working on videos and whatnot. So it's just, I don't have a lot of spare time. Oh, there we go. There we go. Taking us out to 50, almost 60. Oh, there we go. There's the 60. There's the 60. Now, 20s now. Almost got him in the teens. There we go. He's not very big. Doesn't seem very big anyway. 43 pounder though, okay. See you, a little sneaky guy. Snuck up on us. Can't see my rod thingamabob. Why are you casting so short? Not hating, just curious. I am casting for just off the ridge of this little... See where the light gets dark? I am aiming just off the side of that. That's where I seem to get the most bites. And so that's where we're casting. Whether it be short or long. Also at night you will see big swirls and stuff like that. Big splashes from the sturgeon. Just right here where we're casting, so... If you needed a reason to cast there, that's why. That's why. See if we can get a striper. DW, just like sounded out as it is, and it's a just sound. So Mujahid. 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 Nailing it. I'm killing it. Currently chasing gold channel cats in the angler. Well, right on. Louse. Replying to the bad stream delay. Gosh dang it, I wasn't paying attention that time. Sorry, I forgot that I already mentioned it. What I will say is that there's usually never a bad delay in the stream. I just read down the chat. You have to remember I'm also playing a game, so I'm not always looking at the chat. I'm usually replying to someone, so by the time I make it to your comment, it's been a few minutes. There is no delay. The only delay is me reading down to your comment. Unless you're basing the delay off something else. Maybe you're commenting in-game, and then you can see how long it takes to show up on the, you know, on the video or something like that online. Got him. Little striped bass. I'll take you. Take you to the church. How I catch carp on duck muscle. See, there we go. We can see how long that takes to show up in the stream. Oh. Oh. Packages arrived. Packages arrived. I'm super excited about it too. Super excited about these packages. Might have to do a halftime a little bit early so I can go get these things. Super exciting. I'm super excited about it. You just caught a unique, right on? I think it's like Mujahid. Mujahid? That's kind of what I was thinking. Just kind of sweet. I thought that was it. Heck yeah. What's your favorite fish for farming? Really like pike at White Moose Lake. I make about 60,000 on one farming trip. You know, here's the thing. I hear people say this all the time, like, oh, in just one trip I was able to make X amount of money or whatever. It's not so much how much you were able to make in one trip. You need to take it down to a time. That's the biggest thing. Say you only have 2 hours to play in a night, you know, after you do your homework or after football or sports or whatever. You only have 2 hours before you have to go to bed and wake up, you know, the next morning. That is truly the limiting factor about how much money you can make in Fishing Planet. It's not about how much you can make in one trip fishing for pike or fishing for sturgeon. It's about how much money you can make in a half hour. So if you caught 60,000 from one trip at White Moose Lake, I would challenge you to time next time. How long does it take you to do that one trip? Then compare that to something else, because that's truly how you can compare how one location is better than another. You know what I mean? Sorry you're late. Call me Joe. No big deal there, friend. What's up? Let's get muddying. What's up? Could watch you play this all day. All day, you say? Okay. Okay. Well, didn't get my gold cap, but I got a gold shovel head. Well, that's cool, too. I'd be happy with that. What's up, Jurl? Did I say that right? Jurl? Janara? What's up, chat? I'm using one of your setups from one of your vids. Well, good to see. Farm Sim. Good to see and hear. All right, I'm gonna do an early little halftime while I go look to see if my packages arrive.
Come to Joe's Brands. Now take it away, Dwarven Pirate. Arr, aren't you tired of not being a part of the ship of bzhubbards? Well, are you? Support Bo and the bzhub by becoming a member today for only 2 measly doubloons. And if you're feeling extra generous, become a Hub Lord for only 10 pieces of booty a month. But if you've got treasure bursting from your pockets, become a Hub Master for only 20 doubloons a month.
And that's a great price.
And if you ask Bo, he'll say I'm cutting this a little short. What? Wait, is that a height joke? Curse you, Bo! Avast ye, matey! Agar!
And now, a glimpse into the future.
Actually felt pretty good.
Shamu!
Like that episode from John B. Because all those, and they keep getting views. I mean, you freaking. Oh man, oh, that was fun.
Now, back to your scheduled broadcast.
I just wanted to say thanks.
Welcome to the bzhub halftime show, not sponsored by any of these brands. Now, take it away, Dwarven Pirate. Arr, aren't you tired of not being a part of the ship of BZ?
Oh, you think I'm muted, huh? Obviously I was using my powers of sounding like I was talking without actually talking. I'm just a good actor. God, come on guys, get with the program. Okay, top notch. Well, let's go ahead and skip forward. Thanks, Bjorn. Thanks, buddy. The last two fish, huh? Oh, thank you, Jacob. Finally, someone who understood the challenge. Is there an MDO video coming out soon? Yeah, we got like 3 videos coming out soon, actually. So hopefully you're looking forward to it. Hopefully you're looking forward to it. What? Barnacles. Barnacles. You're in the Everglades. Oh, well, very nice. How's the Everglades treating you? It's very boring right now. Nothing's happening. First unique common carp on the hook on your float setup. Very cool, Brandon. Good. Hey, good to hear. Good to hear. Let's catch some fish. Catch some fish. Do 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 do. How you know when to fish shallow or in the middle? You know, I've just played this game for a while now, so I just kind of know where to fish, but usually if you go on YouTube, if you're having trouble catching a specific fish, you can usually just go on YouTube and like type in the fish you're looking for in the location. And usually someone has a video out there regarding how to catch something. Dude, come on. Just catch them. What's going on? You have 30,000 from the bass here? Well, sweet. You're at the same place level right now. Very cool, Kevin. Good to hear. Good to hear. You're moving along. says my package is still supposed to be here today, but it also says that it was supposed to get here before 7 p.m. So I don't think it's gonna get here today, unfortunately. Now I have nothing to be excited about. To get some beluga? You can certainly get some beluga. I'm not sure if it'll feel like it was worth it, but you can certainly do it. These just are not working out for us, man. What makes the most money in EESS? What do you think? Give you some guesses. Do you think a location at the beginning of the game would pay more than the location at the end of the game? Boom, dude. Boom. 46 pounder. How fast was that? 5 seconds? Come on. Let's get with it. Killing it today. Ever since this update came out, man. Has been a different grind here. That is for sure. 44-pound unique common carp gave you 1233 XP. Very nice, Brandon. That's cool. And maybe that's where the carp come in handy. Catching, getting that XP, that high XP, could be the way to go. Because these guys, they're giving us 450 for like a decent 44-pounder or whatever. So maybe, that's pretty much the same size as one of these big sturgeon, but gives you 3 times as much XP. So could be a good way to go. You're fairly new to the game still? Okay. Is it just me, or did they make the duration between catching fish longer? I'm not sure if they did or not. I feel like if they did, it may have been many updates ago. I feel like when I was doing the sturgeon grind, it was quicker, but my memory might also be shoddy, so who knows. Cast out for that deeper water there. I'm not sure there, Sawyer. You're gonna have to look up the free-to-play playlist and see what I'm fishing for at 15. Let's Get Muddying says way longer. Way longer, eh? Three hours trying to catch the sturgeon and only got 3? Where at? I'd say if you're fishing at San Joaquin and you haven't caught a sturgeon in a minute or two, you need to switch time. Switch time or recast. Because this one right here, or both of these, honestly, I don't like the location of either of these. So I'm just going to recast it into some deeper water. And into that deeper water, it'll go, and hopefully we'll see a bite here soon. In the same spot. I mean, we've got 3 sturgeon. We've only been here for a few minutes. $46 pounder. Boom. Boom. Come on, man. Killing it. Killing it. You're getting a PS5 for Christmas? Very nice, man. That's cool. What size hook you using? I'm using a size 5. Or it's 5/0, I guess. Size 5/0 hook. Make that 4. Oh yeah, make that 5. Taking out a line too, bro. Had us out at 60, and 30 seconds later, we got him in the 20s now. About to get him in the net. .48 pounder. About a minute fight. When should you repair your rod? Yours is at 18%. I mean, if you do decide to go back, which 18% is not a, you know, especially if you're gonna, you know, spend even more time out here. The only time I'd say, like, I guess what I try to caution people on is when you are going to be moving to a new location fairly soon. Say you're fishing at Emerald Lake and you're catching lots of walleye, and your rods are getting lower down to the teens, 15%, that sort of thing. If you are like pretty much just getting ready to go to Everglades to go fish for bass, there's no reason you should spend money fixing your walleye rods when you're getting ready to move to Everglades. It's just a waste of money in that situation. So if you are going to continue fishing for the same fish and it's at 18%, I'd say whenever you have enough money to leave, make that repair and then come back. That's when you should do it. And maybe you can get more bait at the same time to make the trip of leaving that location and coming back worth it even more. But you definitely don't want to be in the situation where you don't have enough money to make the repair and come back to where you were to go fishing. So I guess just be a little bit careful about leaving. I know a lot of people who have left and then not had enough money to come back, and it kind of threw them all off. So don't want to be in that situation. No, it's not, Chug. So much fish to the low line tension thing while juggling 2 fish. Oh no, really? We've lost a few fish, I think, like the Nile perch and stuff like that. But we haven't dealt with any juggling, to be quite honest. Simply because we haven't had fish on long enough to have one to juggle, I guess. Usually, like, before the update, like, it was fairly common to be fighting one for so long that the second rod would start going off, you know? But so far, we haven't had that trouble. We catch a fish, like, it takes us less than a minute to reel it in, so we haven't had another rod go off at the same time. Gerald, that's actually in one of my what is it, top five tips, like, or issues or something like that people make of repairing your rods and reels frequently. It's a waste of money unless you are in the sturgeon grind, for instance. But even then, you can only repair your rods when you go back home, so that would mean you have to leave your fishing spot, which means you're then gonna have to pay money to come back. It's not worth it. Stay for as long as you can, and then when it's close to 10% or something like that, then go back and repair or something like that. Yep, I would assume early next week or later this week. So maybe early next week or midway through, who knows? That's where I would think anyway, though. Are those rods low level? I don't believe so. I think they're probably around level 42, 43. I can't remember. Level 46. San Joaquin. Dude. Come on. We have been plagued by this whole fish has pulled it too far away multiple times today. It's just a waste. Waste of a bite. Hey, if I've given advice in this game once before, I've given it a million times. It's my job to repeat things until I get angry and annoyed. You found some good spots. Good deal. What bait should you use for the sturgeon? Spawn sack. If you watch the latest beginner series episode, you would be all up to date on gear to use and bait to use and all. Dude, seriously, 3 times now. 3 times now it's told us that the bait was taken too far away. What more do you want from me? What do I do about that? I can't do anything about that. Just take the bait. Ah. You're level 26, right on, man. Superior Potato, hello, hello. Best saying is EESS. It's the answer to everything. You think you had a monster on, but you got fish was too big for tackle a couple of times where I just immediately lose the fish. Don't remember that being before the update. That is interesting. I've never seen that before either. Huh. Yeah, that must be a new thing. I'll have to ask someone about that. They give better XP, same money, take longer to catch, and worse on time skipping. Ooh. You bring news from the Taman grind. I bring news from the Western Front. You sound like a warrior. Okay, this bite's taking way too long. We've had like 3 or 4 bites of fish telling us that the bait was taken too far away. I'm not sure what that was about, but it was really freaking annoying. And it's wasting my time. I ain't got time to sit here and have the game tell me that the bait's been taken too far away. What does that even mean? Just take the bait. Either you want it or you don't. Come on. Microwave ramen's your favorite? Oh, it isn't your favorite, but it'll do. Man, there's fairly easy ways you can spice up some microwave ramen. Since the last update as well, really. Oh man. Oh man. All good now, just some drama in the small town of yours. Oh man. Goodness gracious. Small town lockdowns. Almost rhymes. There's a weird glitch where the bait shuffles up the bank. Where it shuffles up the bank, eh? That's why you get the bait taken too far from it. It's very annoying. Well. Oh, we finally have 2. 2 on at the same time. 40 pounder. If Hino would take the freaking rod out. There we go. We don't even have to juggle it because we just literally caught one fish super fast and then we were able to reel this fish in too. And even if we had this fish on first, I mean, look how fast we're reeling it in. Just some quick pulls off to the side. We are already landing it in the net. It's only like 34 pounds, but 37 pounds. I'm sorry. Goodness. What's the biggest bass you've caught? I think we've actually caught a 12-pound bass on this account. Oh, 7 feet deep, eh? Good old-fashioned homemade hot sauce to spice that ramen up. I was talking like some cheap cuts of meat. I don't know, if you find a good grocery store where you can get some cheap cuts of meat, you can season up some really cheap meat and then just slice it thin and throw it on a ramen. Maybe slice up a green onion or two and then throw that on there too, and microwave ramen. I mean, it's spice it up, man. Not on a literal sense, but more figurative. You're in that boat, too lazy to cook but hungry. Having 3 rods ringing at once is a nightmare. Yeah, no doubt. Ate a lot of it in Job Corps. What bait do I need to use? I don't have the spawn sack unlocked. If you don't have the spawn sack unlocked, you'd be using duck muscle meat. We showed that in an earlier episode, which just means that if you haven't watched the beginner series playlist, you really need to watch it. A lot of the questions I get during live streams would all be answered if people would just watch the beginner series. There's a reason I made it. It's to make your life easier. You grew up eating ramen? Ooh. So what's your favorite ramen? What's your favorite flavor then? What bait do you need to use? Okay, I'll make my own homemade hot sauce with homegrown chili peppers, jalapenos, all the way to Carolina Reapers. Wowie zowie. That does sound spicy. I'm not all about spice. I don't mind a little bit of spice, but I'm not like a crazy spice guy by any means. I like some spice if it's balanced, you know. It's got a little bit of sweet heat, maybe a little bit of sour, a little bit of salty, you know. If it's balanced out, I don't mind the heat. Like a good curry or something like that. Good Thai green curry, fine by me. Squeeze some lime on there, get some acidity on there. Then we're talking. But if it's just all spice, then I'm not about that life. You bought the Congo pack at level 75? What are you doing? What's all your superpowers? I can't reveal all my superpowers. It'd be easier for villains to defeat me then, you know what I mean? Or at least fight me as if they could defeat, you know? Creamy shrimp ramen is good. I don't think I've had a creamy shrimp ramen. I've had plenty of, like, you know, artificial shrimp ramens. Never had a creamy shrimp ramen. That's cool. If you only want to use casting rods. I'm afraid I don't really know. A lot of people have talked about maybe going after muskie and stuff like that on St. Croix with casting rods. Maybe might be able to do something there. I'm not sure otherwise. You can certainly take a break if you don't like fishing for sturgeon. Take a break and cast out for striper and whatnot. I mean, we've been doing that too, just for funsies. Cast out and catch a striper or two while we're waiting for bites. But I mean, that didn't take long, did it? So if you just want to catch a fish on a rod while you're waiting, you can easily do something like that, and then reel it in while you're waiting for a sturgeon to come bite. Change it up a little bit. Oh, it's steelhead, dude. That's interesting. Right on. That's my first steelhead I think I've had on this account. That's cool. Oh, 11-pound steelhead. Nice. Dude, the sturgeon bite is absolutely awful today. What the heck? Nah, I don't want any Dalton. Yep, I will, Kong. I've already mentioned that in the video, and I've already got one recorded, so just need to edit it and put it out. You like chicken wings? Right on. Creamy chicken ramen is good. Is Fishing Planet your favorite fishing simulator? Probably so. Yeah, I'd probably say that. Add barbecue sauce to beef ramen. It's pretty good. Ah, okay. Interesting. Soft to spice, really hot. Just want to say thanks to you. I was able to progress smoothly in the game. Hey, Reapers. Glad to hear it. Daniel, hello. Can you talk? There's a noodle house just down the block from you, but they're expensive. Ah, I could see that. There's definitely some ramen places that are pretty proud about their ramen. This guy does not seem small. 44-pounder, and he's blinding us like Gandalf the White. Amazing. I have not, Chug. Or yes, you're talking to someone else anyway. The angler is better? Ooh, how's it better? I've been asking people this. I'm curious. It's very polarizing. Some people love the game and some people don't. You know, they don't like it. So I'm curious why you think it's better. You love the content and love the real life fishing? Well, right on, Ethan. Can I accept your friend request? Sure. Cook an egg or two in the ramen. Best ramen ever. Ooh. Do you deer hunt? I have a deer rack up on the wall over there. I have a few more, but you can't see them up in the camera. But yes, back in the day, I used to quite a bit. But then as time goes on, things change and don't go out as much. But back in the day, for sure. $37-pounder. Oh, there's one on this one too. When were you gonna tell me that? The fighting system. I honestly hate the fight in Call of the Wild the Angler because you can't move. You can't move your body whatsoever after you cast. It's one of my biggest pet peeves with the game. You can't move it at all. When you cast and you're working the lure, there's no interaction while you're working the lure. You're just holding down a button. When you're reeling in the fish, you can't move your body to get closer to the fish or whatever. You can't even put the rod tip down to the ground if you wanted to lower the lure down in the water while you're retrieving it. There's actually a lot of things wrong with the fighting system in Call of the Wild the Angler. And since this update in Fishing Planet, like Fishing Planet's fighting system is buku better. Buku better. It's crazy. I'm talking instead of actually fighting this fish and actually using the fighting system I'm talking about. But this guy's putting up a decent fight too. We get another 50-pounder on here. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I can remain hopeful. 30s. He's in the 30s now. Almost to the 20s. 20. Come on. Getting them close here. We're gonna have to start pulling up. Dude, he's a good one. Get in the net, bro. Get in the net. Yeah, dude, that's worth it. That is worth it. Dance, unicorns, dance. Almost 55 pounds. Almost 55 pounds. Crazy. Crazy, dude. That's a monster. You want to know something else you can't do in Call Wild the Angler? You cannot do a good photo mode. Which drives me crazy. But good to see Hino is still landing some giants. Even if they blind you like Gandalf the Grey was when he turned to Gandalf the White. I'm just chatting. Just chatting now. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm saying. See if we can catch some more. How's my day? Fishing Gamer asks. Doing quite well. What's the biggest fish you've caught in real life? Let me post that in here. I've got a instant messaging thing to answer my biggest fish I've caught in real life. What's your favorite monster fish you've caught in the game? Ooh, what's the favorite monster fish? Good question. Favorite monster fish. Ooh, I am not sure. We'll have to like look through, I guess. Well, I guess I don't have any on this one. Darn it all. Well, that ruins that whole thing. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite. I always thought that the zombie catfish, it's like the easiest one to catch, but for some reason it's in my memory as one of my favorites. Just a fun kind of design, I guess. Got the big teeth in the front and is a zombie. Kind of fun one. The Frankenfish is the best. It's just the best. The gourmet bass is a cool looking one too with all the shells on its side. Yeah, I don't know. Took a break from sturgeon level 43 thanks to your monster fish guides. Caught the elder gar, mad eye, buffalo, denderfin, and terra trout. Right on, Lane. We're gonna have all of those videos coming out here, you know, come Halloween. So hopefully you're looking forward to it. You got your first Larry the Angler. Right on, man. That's cool. It's California style ramen. Downsides to living in the developing city. Ah. What's the biggest buck you've harvested? Just this 147-inch 12 point over here. Not the biggest thing in the world, but he was cool. It was my last day during my last season of youth hunting back in the day. Got that guy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool memories. All right, we gotta move. We gotta move forward. Move forward in time. Raptor gifting away stuff here. I don't even have the minimal on. Here we go. We'll catch one. I've had to turn off the minimal thing so many times because of all the memberships being gifted away, which is such a cool reason to turn it off. But this animation gets old after seeing it about 2 times, so you can understand why I turn it off. Just caught a unique striped bass. Hey, right on. You had to release a sturgeon because your keep net was full? Oh, man. You'll be joining me on a fish angler series, but not a fan if Fishing Planet didn't exist, then I'd play. I got you. I think that's the last one. Think. Oh my god, and then Jarhead Games came around. This one's a little bit different of an animation though. Oh no, it's not. What in the world is going on? Is that a subscribe? Oh, here we go.
Lowing in the house.
Goodness gracious, it's just one after another, one after another. I have to net him even though he's right here. Little 35 pounder. Can you only catch each type of monster fish once? Yes, indeed. Just once. They give you quite a bit of XP. Though I will say, I don't know if it's something you can take advantage of or not. But when we caught the Carp Colossus, we technically caught it twice and got the XP for it twice. And that was because we didn't do something correctly. We didn't follow the directions correctly, but we still caught the fish. So even though we didn't do exactly what we were supposed to do in the mission, we still caught the fish, but it didn't count. So we got the XP for it and everything like that, but that was about it. Then we had to catch it again to complete the mission. So I'm not sure if there are other examples like that, but would be interesting. First sturgeon of the night, or was it the second one? I think it was the second one because we got 84 pounds in here. You had to release the sturgeon because your keep net was full. I think I already read that, but man, oh my, you must be doing pretty well. Whoa. Raptor is a nice guy, and Jarhead's Game's a nice guy too. Right on, appreciate it. How much are those landing nets? They're free. They come with the latest update, which should come out on mobile and console hopefully early to middle next week, I hope. Anyway, we'll just have to see. If it was a glitch, but you could catch the perch bully multiple times. Interesting. Okay. Those two might be the only ones we're able to catch, but I would give it another 30 seconds to a minute just to find out. Just to find out. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm not gonna give them any more time. The satisfaction of me just waiting around doing nothing. That's just boring. That's just boring. What level to go catch pike? Was it level 30? St. Croix? Pretty sure anyway. Best person to catch walleye with on Emerald Lake. The best spoon? Purple narrow spoon, 1/0, man. Wisconsin average is heading out. Take care, man. That's a beauty of a pheasant you got back there. When did you shoot it? Mine is at the taxidermist. So, here's the story. I'll be straight up with you. I'll be completely transparent with you. Last pheasant I shot, I absolutely destroyed the tail feathers. Tail feathers went everywhere. It was a windy day. They were blowing everywhere. The dog went over there, grabbed the pheasant. Feathers were going everywhere. Salvaging that pheasant was unspeakable. Could not do it. I just cut my losses, took it home, cooked it up, said that was fine. I went on eBay like later that week. I just bought a pheasant as a symbol. I was like, you know what? Good enough. It's already taxidermized, and I bought it on eBay for like 150 bucks. I was like, it's probably cheaper than what I would have had to pay a taxidermist anyway. So I called it. Said, you know what? I'll be able to get my pheasant back here in about a week's time. 52 pounder, that's not bad, man. 52.5 pounds. Dude, we're getting close to the next level. Level 43. So, it's technically not my pheasant, but it does represent the pheasant that I shot. How to send spots. How to send spots. I think if you go... He shared a mark with me. I think if you have a mark on here, you might be able to share it. Yeah, there you go. See how you can share it with other people? Just like that. Boom shakalaka. How many sturgeon streams before taming? They will be much more fun. Can't say funner. Come on. Well, we're at level 42 right now. We gotta be level 43, then we gotta be level 44, then level 45, then level 46, then level 47, and then we get to level 48. And if it sounded really long with me naming off all those levels, just realize that it takes us 2 to 3 live streams, if not 4 live streams, just to level up one level. So if we're gonna get to 43 at the start of next live stream, let's say, then that'll probably be 4 live streams before we get to level 44, 8 live streams before we get to level 45. We could do 12 or 14 before we get to 46, 18 to 20 before we get to 47, and then 20 to 24 live streams before we get to 48 before we can move on to taming. So just take 28 streams divided by 2 is 14. So if we streamed Fishing Planet every live stream for 7 weeks, is that what it is? I don't even remember now. Or was it 14 weeks? I don't even know. What I'm trying to say is it's gonna be months before we head on to Slang River. There's gonna be a lot of live streams of fishing for white sturgeon. It's a long process. And I'm a very, if I haven't said this enough, let me say it once more. I'm a very busy person. I don't have time to spend hours fishing for white sturgeon on my own time. I've got 5 videos to edit right now, and I'm doing a live stream. So we are going to be fishing for white sturgeon probably until January of next year. Can he try the send spots? No. I don't accept any spots from anyone else. Sorry. It's a little rule of mine. Little guy, but we got him. Hey everyone, how's it going, Baller? Can you try the sense by hey, first live, how's it going, Fat Cat? It's going quite well. Thanks for asking. How's it going with you? Going well? Whoops. I think we're gonna reel in and change time again. Just a little slow. Just a little slow. You added me. Well, cool. It's going, just working. Well, right on, man. What are you working on? 27 more likes till Bo hits that timer. Come on, guys, hit that like button. I don't think we will even hit the timer today. We haven't reached 100 viewers. Everyone's busy with school stuff, evidently. Little 37 pounder. I'm catching a lot of 30 pounders today. Speaking of sturgeon though, come 11 more days, I've got a Wisconsin sturgeon guide taking me out to go do some sturgeon fishing. So hopefully we have a cool video for the Modern Day Outdoorsman channel. We have some sturgeon fishing in Fishing Planet. Then we'll be doing some actual fishing for sturgeon in real life. I'm excited about it. Should be cool. Hopefully we catch one. I'll be taking my wife with me on the first trip, which means she'll most likely be the one that catches one. But that'll be cool too. I just wanna see one, I guess. Do you think Fishing Planet is in a good spot right now? I think Fishing Planet's in a great spot. Danny Lowe, hello. They've got a lot of different maps out. They've got a map from every continent in the world, I'm pretty sure. Even if the one is just Russia. But every continent except Australia. But this next map is supposed to be kind of a Polynesia, Australia kind of map. So it will kind of count. It's our first ocean map. From what I've heard, it's going to be the first ocean map of many. So it should be pretty sweet. And it's going to have trolling, and it's going to have boats that you can fish with your friends. A whole new layer of equipment coming to the game. 53 pounder, almost 54 pounder. Would have saw some more dancing unicorns. Yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff coming to Fishing Planet. And yeah. Good time to be playing Fishing Planet, man. You work at a feed yard, you run the loader. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's pretty neat. Am I not allowed to add you? I'm sorry. I don't see your thingamabob. I didn't see your come up when you said you added me. Where are you at in Wisconsin? I'm in Milwaukee. Oh, Milwaukee. Land of brews and power tools. Ah. 259 pounds of fish, Bjorn. What do you think, bud? He says, I don't know, but don't ask me to come over there because I do not want to be on camera today. I'm having a bad hair day, Dad. No way. Have you heard of Rockford, Illinois? I have not, but I'm still trying to. I'm learning cities as people mention them to me. So tell me more. May you join the game session? Absolutely. We've only got 16 minutes left, but feel free to join. First time watching live, but always watching your channel. Oh, thanks, William. Appreciate it. Free to play Falcon Lake vid, right on, Farms In. You're doing a Wisconsin sturgeon guide. What guide did you get? I got... Oh, God. I thought I wrote it down somewhere. It was like Fishbone Guide Service or something like that. Let me see. I have it on my calendar. Fishbone's Guide Service, yep. It's gonna be in the Wisconsin Dells area. Should be pretty sweet. I hope anyway. About an hour and a half away from Milwaukee. Okay, right on, man. Pretty close. You don't want to go to Rockford? I usually stay away from Illinois in general. Traffic gets kind of bad when you get to Illinois. I'm in Lake Geneva. Hit you up if you want to try bow fishing. Oh my goodness. I don't really like bow fishing, to be quite honest. It's one of the most hated activities. I'm not against shooting something with a bow if you want something to eat, but But I'm not about just killing fish for the heck of it. I wish you would just catch the fish. We pulled him up on the bank like 3 feet. His new update on console, haven't been home to play or see anything. Nope, next week, man. Hopefully, anyway. How I joined someone else's session. Yep, you gotta be friends with them first. Righto, righto. Gotcha. Got 13 minutes. Took me and you got addicted. Hey, right on, man. Nothing wrong with that. Great. Used to be a great city. Seattle, Portland, California. Oh, really? Interesting. What level are we? We're level 42 now. We're almost 43 though. We're getting close, man. About 6 more good-sized sturgeon and we got it. We're locked in at 43. Fish friend, how's it going? Fish bones too. Hey, right on, man. Yeah, I've got 2 days with them. I got 1 day on the 17th, and then that'll be with my wife, just kind of checking things out. And then I've got camera guy coming with me on the 24th, I want to say. So should be pretty sweet. Wait, Fishbone's Guide? Fishbone's Guide. Fishbone's Guide. This bite's taking too long. I'm too impatient. I'm moving. The Rockford Speedway, eh? I'm listening. I'm listening. Tried using the heaviest ones level 42, but they kept breaking my line. Oh man. We're using monoliter 0.02. I don't know what that is. 0.02 is 43 pounds. So, but I don't think we made the bottom rod setup till level 43. No, that doesn't make sense because we aren't even level 43 yet. Ah, must have been level 42 then. 68 to 75 grind. Whatever the highest level map is, I don't know. Whatever you're able to fish for at the highest level map you're able to go. What? No more buying new fishing nets? Let me find out. I don't even know what that means. What you talking about, Willis? I could go on about his, but ain't the focus of the stream. Very true. Usually why we outlawed the talk about politics, because nobody wants to talk about it. I mean, people do want to talk about it, but usually just the live stream is just not the place to talk about it. This dude putting up a little bit of a fight. Yeah. Whoa, what are you doing? Stupid. They need to get rid of the whole clicking to put them in the rod holder. So many times I accidentally put it in there and don't even mean to. 45 pounder, not too bad. I think I'm gonna reel those in. 2 fish and we're moving times. 2 fish and we're moving times. $23rd. Oh wow, really looking forward to it, and looking forward to your video. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, it'll be like a lesser version of when you go out with a guide that's like fished with Jeremy Wade or something like that. You know, someone from a fishing show. Except it'll be me, so it'll be like far less interesting. But you can ask him about the trip. Be like, what was it like fishing with a bow? Huh? Did he stink? Was he a stinky person? Was he bad at fishing? Did he reel funny? Did he reel with it on the wrong side? What other weird things did he do? Did he fart when he was pulling up the fish? Was there any embarrassing moments? These are all ideas of questions you could ask if you wanted to. You're going to try and quickly see what leader you were using, but I thought it was close to that. Yeah, it might have been. Are you on the computer or are you on console or mobile? Come on, you. Taking us out to 50. Into the 40s. Into the 30s. Good. Go all the way. Get in the net. 38 pounder. Put up a decent fight for a 38 pounder. Did he mumble while he reeled? What other things do I do in Fishing Planet while I'm fishing? Did he read the chat off while he was reeling in? You need to get better at in real life fishing? Ooh. Well, that's easy to do. Just keep on fishing. You're in high school and a girl you like doesn't acknowledge you, but likes my best friend who likes someone else and couldn't care less. High school romance, my friend. High school romance. I don't know. Sometimes it's meant to be in high school. Other times it's a lot easier to wait till you're out of high school and then see what people are doing after high school. You know, where it can be like actually like beneficial for you to see what sort of jobs people get out of high school to make your life easier. Just a tip. Andrew Kumbe. Right on, man. Could just be Coom. 5 more minutos. Ryan's Bizarre Adventure. What do you do? What do you do? And I would just do nothing. Find another interest. Spend more time fishing. Spend time with your best friends. There's a good amount of friends that you're never gonna see again. Same with girls too. Good amount of girls you're never gonna see again either. Just enjoy the time that you have to spend playing video games and stuff, and you don't have to spend working all the time. Goodness gracious, took us out to 50. So this is a good, we had like 2 bites happen pretty much at the same time. This is our first time where we'll actually get to see if it's better to juggle them or just to fight them, because it's so fast to fight them these days. I think we actually might switch. Little guy in the net. Grab the rod, Hino. Wish you would net him. 2 little 30-pounders. Goodness gracious, dude. We are so close to 43, though. That's it. I'm not ending the stream till we get to 43. Yeah, man. I'm extreme. I'm extreme. I'm an extreme streamer. I won't stop till I hit level 43, and that's a promise. Just want your city to be fun again. I get it. High school relationships don't go anywhere. There we go. Speaking truth. You get the hang of float fishing and some basic retrieval methods with lures. There you go. Fishing all your life, but wouldn't say I'm exactly an expert. You know, fishing is like that. You can go anywhere and learn something from just about anyone. Even if it's not really that great of a thing to know, it's still interesting. People tend to change a good bit after high school too, since they start focusing on what they actually care about. There you go. High school is all about just learning a standard amount of information. Just making the general public that much smarter. Not that a lot of it is ever going to be used after high school, but it's general information to know. It's what you end up doing after high school that kind of changes who you are. Oh yeah, having a good place to fish really matters. But just takes a little bit of exploration. I always tell people, don't put too much weight in the first time you go somewhere. Go somewhere for the first time, see what sort of fish are there, come back a second time with the knowledge you know. The second time is going to be the deciding factor. Do you know where the 4-X series barbless hooks? You get them from a challenge, but I'm not sure which challenge. You might have to look it up on the Fishing Planet, like wiki or something like that. Did we change the time before we threw these out? Moved from Tennessee, where I had a pond basically in the front yard, stocked with bass, bluegill, and catfish, to what feels one part of Arkansas without a good fishing hole. I get it, man. I moved from Kansas City, where I had a half dozen good places to fish, to Milwaukee, and I'm still getting the hang of different places to go. So, I hear you. I hear you. Gerald Nate's got to head for bed. Hey, take care, Gerald. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that's for sure, David. Do X series hooks help? They help with hookups and keeping the fish on, but that's about it. They don't help you get more XP or anything like that, like barbless hooks do. So it's a little bit of a trade-off. You might get more bites, you might have the fish stay on longer or deal with tension better, but you won't get the XP boost that you get with barbless hooks. I was confused on why I was breaking off. You bought the wrong leader. Okay, right on. Well, glad you figured it out. You live in St. Louis. Ooh, very nice. So not about 4 hours, what, 3.5 hours away from Kansas City? Remember, it was about 4 hours away from Lawrence. We had to drive down there for a design competition one time. It was about 4 hours away from Lawrence. Guy's putting up a decent fight. We had him in the 40s and high 30s for 3 pumps there. Love how that's how we're basing how big a fish is now. How many pumps it takes to bring them in. Yeah, he's got a thick little bod. 40s? 49? Dude, we're 1 fish away. 1 decent fish away from leveling up. Let's go. The Lake Michigan Harbors. There you go. Okay. Might have to give it a go. I don't think I have any spawn sacks. But maybe I can use some lures or something like that. Took you out to 267 feet. 20 minutes now? Goodness gracious. There we go. This the level 43 surgeon right here? Is this the level 43 surgeon right here? You're the man, Bo. You're the man, Eastside Irish. You've been fishing for the last couple weeks. So have you caught some? For a few weeks yet. Spoons and crankbaits are the deal? Oh, okay. So are you fishing around Milwaukee, or are you up in Green Bay, David? Or where are you at? Catching a ton in the Kenosha Harbor, mostly kings and steels. Well, David, message me on Discord and I'll go join you out there and figure out how to do it. I'm still learning, man. I don't know how to do this stuff. We'll head out to Kenosha and catch some fish. Lake Geneva? I don't care. Whatever works for you. If you wanna meet up and go fishing, let me know. Message me on Discord. Come on. You're my 43. You're my level 43 fish. Get over here. Yes, sir. Should be a link in the description for Discord. Goodness gracious, this guy putting up a fight. Definitely our level 43 fish, that's for sure. Let's go! 54-pounder. That is gonna be a boogie. And it's also gonna be our level 43 fish, everybody. Let's go! Look at this big boy. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that mustache on him. Gotta love these big white sturgeon. Keeping that guy, and that is going to take us over the edge to level 43, my friend. Level 43. Look at all this carp fishing stuff we got. Right on. 1,500 bucks and 1 bait coin and some buzz baits. Right on, dude. Got a few different reels too. Gotta love it. And an advertisement. Level 43, we are that much closer to getting to 48. Right on, everyone. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. YouTube is telling me that an ad's going to be thrown at you in 50 seconds, so we're going to wrap this up quick. Hopefully you're all doing well. David, message me on Discord, please. We'll figure something out. Friends with the fish? You're friends with the fish, are you? Let's go, Reaper says. Gratsbo, thanks, Gerald. Anyway, take care. We'll see you all next Monday. I'm going to try to get some videos edited and out so that we have some stuff to actually watch on YouTube besides live streams. Hopefully you're looking forward to that, but otherwise, take care. We'll see you next time. And as always, everyone, remember,
Planet, one family, game on.